My dear child, God is moving mountains for His people today, and that includes you. That mountains could have been a person, place, thing, or situation. God sets its handle, get ready to see things fall seamlessly into place. I'm talking blessings on blessings on blessings, and God is about to put you in the right place at the right time. He is about to open doors no man or woman can shut and connect you to the right people with the right intentions. Many of you will encounter something new and good in your life before the setting of the sun today, and you will testify that it was nobody but God. And uncommon favor belongs to you, peace belongs to you, unspeakable joy belongs to you. Victory belongs to you, so expect it. May this season be a major turning point in your life. So, dear child, know that it's time for you to get specific with yourself about where you are going. It's time for you to start letting go of certain memories, toxic people, and anything else that is holding you back from your next chapter. Leave them in the past where they belong. Start moving forward in the direction where you belong. So don't worry about what anyone thinks of your moves as long as you are happy making them. Keep your dreams between yourself, the universe, and the happy spirits who won't see you shine. Life changing blessings have already been set in place for you. This next step is the one you have been waiting for. Give to others without the expectations of receiving anything in return. When you give back to those in need, new layers of strength and humility, the universe sees all, hears all, and feels all. It knows who has an appreciative soul and who does not. It knows the difference between a genuine giver and someone who only aims to feed their ego. Your clean heart makes it easy to always support others on their journey as you move along in yours. That is why your blooming spirit leaves a trail of light behind everywhere you go, and your aura is unmatched. My child, know that. What should be the purpose of your life? Why did I choose you for it, and how to accomplish it through your life? So I plan about this before I formed you. It does not matter what happened or is something in your life. It does not matter what direction you are going, you will come to the place where I want you to come. Best example is Saul. He was known for hating and persecuting Christians, but there was the plot twist. He became Apostle Paul. That means I will accomplish my purpose in your life, and I know how to make it happen. You are the blessing. When you look into Joseph's life, his brothers hated him, they rejected him, but later He became the blessings of their life. In the same way, I created you to become a blessing for others' lives. Some struggles or pain will come in your life, but that will never change you from why I have created you to become. You are a blessing, you have my grace in your life, and you also have a promise. I will bless you, I will never forsake you. Have a faith in me. So, my child, know that today, when you pray and express gratitude for having what you want, take it a step further and open yourself to receive guidance to the solutions. We all have things we pray for. Remember to listen for the response. Prayers are sometimes answered as seeds or ideas. Plant them, work on welcoming them, and wait in faith. What is yours will always come to you in divine timing. No matter how much you push yourself, you will always feel as if you could be doing more. It is natural because you are a driven person with big aspirations, but from a mindset perspective, it becomes counterproductive to act as if you are not already achieving a lot. You have a lot of moving parts in your life, and not everyone does it as well as you do. It's okay to give yourself credit while maintaining your drive. Your path is complex because your calling is higher. Don't be desperate, don't be in a rush. Instead, let go and be calm, align. And when we are in a rush, we get caught up in the ego. The ego is always fearful. The desperation is the reaction of the ego to all the fear, and it wants to be in control so bad all the time, but nothing fruitful comes out of it. Things that you attract by simply letting go are way more aligned with you, and there are two ways to go about life. Either you can be desperate and try your best, or you can be centered and do your best. So, chances are that when you are calm and centered because of letting go, you will flow with life, and the snowball effect will take you places the ego can't even think of. So, let go, be calm, be centered, and just be. Whenever you sacrifice temporary pleasures for a higher purpose, you are showing the seeds of a reality that your future will thank you for, and you can't preserve if you are doing it from your ego, because when you do it from your higher self, you are connected to the cosmic will, and your calling will keep calling you, and your passion will make your soul dance inside your body. Your actions and dedications towards what you believe in shows that you are what you preach and stand for. Keep embodying the higher frequency. So, my child, know that before releasing your creative projects to the world, it is vital that you release all expectations and attachments. So give up expecting your creative projects to have a certain effect on example or to achieve a certain result. Remember, it is not your job to control how it's perceived, nor is it your job to determine the result. Your job is to believe in yourself. To move through any fears or doubts, to follow the passion and joy of that idea without expectations, and to then hand it over to the universe. Your passion and faith does most of the work until the universe takes over and brings your work to those who need to witness it. So, my child, know that. I hope that you want more for yourself, that you see a future where you are thriving and living your best life, because deep down you know that it is what you deserve. Despite your insecurities, despite your fears, despite all the challenges that you have failed to live up to on the dreams that you are yet to fulfill. I hope that you still have faith in what you can achieve and all that you can make happen in your journey. And I hope that you don't give up, not now, not tomorrow, and not ever. Not because giving up is a sign of failure, no, but because giving up is a sign that you no longer believe in that hurt of yours. So, giving up is a sign that you don't see any point in getting up once more, and that is not what I see for you. So I see a bright future for you and all your wishes coming true. I see love, friendship, and a room filled with people celebrating you. I see bright, dewy mornings with a sunrise that brightens up your day, and mild evenings where being alone does not make you feel lonely. And I hope that you see all these things for yourself too, because life is both long and short, and it can be very easy to get lost in the months and years that passes you by without realizing just how much this life can do for you and how much you can do for yourself. I hope that you see all of this. I hope that you don't give up on yourself. So, dear God, Lord our God, you are our strength and shield. Our hearts hope in you, and we are helped. Accept us from among all the nations as a people who want to serve you. Straighten our hearts, especially when we must be tested in every way and must face the many hardships that will come when we take up our task of proclaiming your name and witnessing to you. So, for you are strong and can protect us. You can fill us with light and with joy to proclaim again and again the salvation that is coming through your all powerful goodness and Mercury's salvation in Jesus Christ. My child, know that in retrospect you will see how clearly and indirectly you have been guided, how the right things always arrived at the right time, and even when you were absolutely convinced that they would not. How the wrong things left no matter how tightly you gripped, how hard you tried, how much you attempted to force a lesson into a lifetime. How you were drawn to experiences you most needed, and even if they were not the ones you wanted, how life gave you the exact moment of space and time you actually require, even if you spend much of it wondering why things were happening too fast or not quickly enough. How all that seemed so random, so ill-fated, so ultimately move together into something greater than your conscious mind could have pieced together when you were just standing in the ruins, wondering how you would build the new city. So, everything unfamiliar is also uncomfortable, no matter how good it is for us. That is what makes change so scary. Not that we are actually afraid to try new things or have new experiences or press up against the limits of our perception and define them, but that we grow to prefer a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. And when we reestablish our comfort zone around the things we actually want, things start to come together effortlessly. It is a cause and effect, it is inevitability. If we get comfortable with consistency, eventually the right things align, the idea is born, the love is found, the next step is taken, and the new path has begun. In time, it culminates to become the foundation upon which we build our new lives, including all of the pieces of the past we have loved and all the new ones we did not even know we would come to find. So, dear child, know that. Do you love your life or do you love that you are alive? There is a difference. Do you focus on your circumstances, how it all looks and feels at the moment? Or do you focus on the air that fills your lungs, being grateful for one more day of life when your connection to God Almighty is your number one priority? Everything else gets smaller, more manageable. Your life is not perfect, that is okay. Cause you are God is and you can get through. You will life constantly changes, but what is really matter does not. So my child, know that. Be the person who cares even if it is too much. Be the person who loves. Be the person who sees the good in each soul you cross paths with. Be the person who spreads kindness. Be the person who checks in on the people who have not been themselves lately. Be the person who sends a text to someone close to you to let them know you are thinking of them. Be the person who makes your loved ones feel important and appreciated each day. Be the person who listens someone, who understands someone, who is genuinely happy for the people around them. So be someone who does not hold others back, but encourage them to grow and be everything they dream to be. Be the person who helps the people you care about without hesitation and who does not expect anything in return. Be the person you know you are, even though you have been hurt before, by being exactly as you are, by being too loving, too caring, too available, and too much. Be the person you were born to be, and do not let the actions of others take away at the most beautiful qualities you could ever find in a person. Be the person who believes that the only way to attract all the people who are mean for you is to be exactly who you are. So, my child, know that when we dive deeper into a personal growth journey, we awaken to more of our natural essence. We start to see the path forward with more clarity, and this can invigorate us. You have pulled this message as a reminder that every person on the planet is on their own journey, and your path is for you. We all have the same destination to arrive at the truth of the love we are, but the ways we reach this awareness differ. Know that you have different soul lessons from those around you, and you can still honor your own growth while allowing others to be where they are. This calls for radical, compassionate acceptance. So often we want those around us to be where we are or do what we want, but this is not the law of life. Let people be in their own time and space and focus on your own journey, and you will empower others with your presence. There is nothing to change or fix about anyone. You don't need to make their lives better or try to save anyone. Only they can do that for themselves. Instead of giving so much attention to others, focus on your own path. You are on a very different path, and this requires faith and trust in yourself. This is an opportunity to look and wherever you have been giving power to others by trying to control how and who they are, return to your power by staying on your own aligned path. There is a great momentum here. Trust yourself and your divine plan. The dolphin spirit animal represents harmony and balance. Dolphins are intelligent and in tune with their natural instincts. You may call on dolphin energy to help you realign to your center and focus on your own path with more joy. The dolphin is playful and does not take life too seriously. A further reminder to approach your life with more humor and joy. My child, know that. And these days, it is no longer about achieving gold medals and getting recognition as if that is some kind of proof that I have value in this world. I don't chase the feeling of being liked by everyone I meet, and I am no longer consumed with chiseling at the core of who I am in attempt to make myself fit into spaces I was never meant for, no matter how hard I try. No, these days I'm falling in love with waking up before sunrise and watching the stars as they catch their last breath before the night sky transforms into symphony of pale pinks and soft yellow and baby blues. I'm falling in love with sinking into stillness, letting silence wrap around me. I'm falling in love with city streets and crowded spaces, with the hum of life vibrating through the air and settling deep into my bones. I'm falling in love with sharing spaces with people who give me a safe place to display my quirks and weirdness and everything that I have hidden in the past. With people who make me feel like I mean to be here, like their hearts were always mean to match mine, and I'm falling in love with unknown tomorrows. With a future where I can't see what is coming, with releasing control and letting life do its thing without always needing to take the reins. And these days I'm falling in love with my own gentle spirit, with the way laughter sounds upon my own lips, with my soft, stubborn heart, with all of me, with everything I am. Dear God, I stopped giving myself for granted, and so they stopped taking me for granted. I have learned my value. I have learned to honor my pressure and my time. External perceptions don't have a hold on me. No more. How I feel about myself is an invisible job. I have been unlearning who I have been confirmed to be. My confidence is now rooted in the essence of my being, and you cannot take that away from me. Praying that with your time this weekend, you experience the peace and presence of God. His presence is always available to us. We just have to not distract ourselves for long enough that we can meet Him there. I'm learning so much through the books of Colossians right now. A main theme all throughout that Paul reminds us of is that Christ is all we need. We don't need any supplements or any extreme spiritual encounter to know Him. We as Christians are made new in Jesus and what we did on the cross. If we have received God's fullness, we have everything we need to live fully for Him. For in sin all the fullness of deity dwells in bodily form, and in Him you have been made complete. So, my child, know that. And it comes to pass as we went to prayer, a certain damsel promised with the spirit of divination meet us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. The same follow Paul and us, and cried, saying, This man are the servants of the Most High God, which show unto us the way of salvation. But Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the Spirit, I command thee in the name of Jesus Christ to come out of her. And he come out the same hour, and when her master saw that the hope of their gains was gone. They caught Paul and slice and drove them into the marketplace unto the rulers and brought them to the magistrates, saying, This man, being Jews, do exceedingly trouble our city and teach comfort, which are not lawful for us to receive neither to observe. So my child, know that. Why is that the ones who hurt us only try to come back once we learn to live without them? I often wonder what goes through the mind of someone who tears the soul out of another. Only to see if they can grab it once more, knowing they don't want to hold it for anyone else benefit but their own. I often wonder how someone can demand your love back because it makes them feel validated. You have intentions of loving you in the right way, or in some cases, loving you at all. This selfish kind of love somehow pulls you back in even after you know you are better off without it. This selfish kind of love pulls you back even after you know you deserve so much more. This selfish kind of love does not deserve to play tug of war with your hurt when you are trying to move on from your pain. So, my child, know that while you hold hands with someone you love for 2 minutes, it feels like a second. The same 2 minutes, someone somewhere in the world is standing in a queue and feeling like it has been hours. The tiny moments we feel full in coexist with long, draggy moments of disappear. Hack them all next time you are in a Monday morning meeting which is boring you out. Text someone and tell them you miss them. Their reply will suddenly make the moment shorter when you are running a lap to shed some weight and feel like it's taking forever. Find a dog to pat and it will make the lap feel shorter. I wish you have your own tiny big moments here. Take one while you read this. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes come through, type amen. And if you like this video, please do subscribe my channel.